Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They've got a man in motion. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target that time was Kenneth Walker. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on.
Walker on 1st down. Shoots away from one. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Staying with Walker. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Street, and personal 80. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing now off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go!
Tootin gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down.
Let's go.
Pass play coming here. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Come on.
Looking to throw here. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Ready, ready.
Tariq Woolen on the coverage.
Ready, ready.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And he's fortunate to cover it himself, but the clock's still running as we count down to halftime. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Ready.
They're going for this. Throw caught by his running back. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing from the gun here. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This from 40 on the right hash. Aubrey puts it through and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He had it for a moment but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Back to Walker on first. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Looking to his fullback now. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now an inside give to Walker. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Seahawks make it 17 all.
17. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Complete left side there to Jennings. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 9.
Ready? Go!
Hand off to Tootin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd
Here we
and
go,
8.
here we go. Ready,
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. He catched his first attempt, his 2nd now from 45. Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Set up. Liking 18. Check out.
Handoff running left, Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Cowboys are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. Ready.
Tootin headed left. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Ready.
They'll throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Hey, smash.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And that should be Seahawks football.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Walker running to the right. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's such a magnificent run. Quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line.
And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the turnover into a lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead.
Cowboys 20. Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan, believing Well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
Working inside the red zone. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready?
This is our last play of the quarter.
Come on.
Second down, give to Tootin. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready.
Zone read, they'll give it to Tootin. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. Viking 18.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And the sneak doesn't get it. Stops short of the marker, and that's a nice defensive stand to force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He'll work against the blitz. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This is Walker on second. Fights his way through a tackle. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Come on.
Running with Walker again. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
17 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. A give up the gut to Walker. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On the jump.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They're going to try and throw it here. We've got a screen to the running back. That's the first and more inside the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Seattle.
They design this off left tackle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready? Hawk 7, trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
2nd down, looking for options. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This one misses the tight end. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
He's back to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
60 by 60, 60 by 60.
They are throwing it again. And he put everything he's got behind it. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
That's complete to Reed out left. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
7-yard gain.
That one gains 7. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Here's a screen for 2. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
60 Mavericks. 60 by 60.
Setting up to pass. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
That's another Cowboys.
Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
18, 5 in. Go.
He'll look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.